All right, we're live. We're live. We're live.
Hello.
I'm gonna be right back, y'all. Checking on dinner.
We had a bit of a mishap, I guess. Yeah. Oh, we got no viewers yet. Waiting for people to come on. I'll just wait for y'all to get here. I'm waiting on a woman. She'll take her time, 'cause I don't mind waiting on a woman. When the rain is blowing in your face, and the whole world is on your case, I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. Oh, we got people on. Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all made it. Y'all made it. Hey.
Oh, we got people showing up.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Sorry, I had to run off real quick and
Hey, Nanny Mom.
check on dinner. Got Sarah out there scooping it up. We did kind of a
our schedule got a little off. We had to hustle out
Yep.
there and wrap up dinner. We're doing dinner on the grill.
Yep.
Frying up something real quick. So
so trying to use up our leftovers, y'all.
Yeah.
So we've got
it's always good
lots of turkey, of course, left over. So we we're trying to tonight. We cut up a bunch of potatoes and then diced up all that turkey and put it out on the griddle and got a little bit of a turkey hash going. Put some cheddar cheese on it, and Sarah just set it in here at the table. And
that looks good. That smells good.
You want to get everybody with paper plates? They can load up their
tell everybody come
dinner.
serve.
Yeah, so they all come serve themselves some dinner while we're talking to y'all. So
so
sorry, y'all. Sorry, our timing was off, just way off today.
Can y'all hear me? Can everybody hear me? You good? I think so.
All right, good deal. So today was a bit colder than it's been lately.
Yeah, it's the temperature dropped back down. We're getting more chill. Woke up with some frost on us. That smells really good. I may have to eat.
No eating, baby. No eating.
Why can't I eat while I'm talking to the people?
You can't eat.
They love me.
They do love you, but they don't. They don't want you to eat, I guess, while you talk. Actually, some of them want you to eat, some of them don't want you to eat. So I think you should do what you want to do, baby.
Okay. I'm not starving.
It just looks
real good. It just smells good.
All right. So I guess we'll just kind of get into it.
Yeah.
We are all good from the storm. Thank all of you for checking on us. Some of you reached out and checked on us and made sure we were doing okay. And thank you for that. We are doing okay.
Animals are good. People are good. House is good.
We got mostly a lot of rain.
Yeah.
I still got a bit of a cough. Sorry.
Lots
but
of heavy rain.
We had some tornado watches, tornado warnings, but nothing
blew through here though.
Nothing that was nothing that was bad here. Yeah. So I know some places in Alabama, they got some tornadoes that rolled through there and it was nasty, and Mississippi too, I think. But it wasn't too bad here. It was baby, just go get you a fork.
It smells so good.
Get you some. Yeah, so it wasn't bad here though. Lots of rain, a little bit of wind, but nothing crazy, thankfully. We got to see kind of how the house did in some really bad weather. It did fine. We didn't have any issues. So I was happy to see that. I was definitely happy to see that. Yeah. I think she is going to serve herself up some food here.
We have a lot of plastic forks. Oh, come on. It's turkey and potatoes and cheese.
And cheese, what could be bad? We're going to do leftover collards too, but I just didn't have time to heat that up. It ran out of time for the collards. So
the only thing
I have to do that extra afterwards.
You should try something. The only thing that might have made this just topped with a little bit of bacon.
Bacon would be good. I definitely wouldn't have had time to get bacon on it though.
No, you wouldn't.
I'm good, baby. You eat, baby. You eat. So those of you that watched our last video, what's today? Today's Thursday, so yesterday's
December,
video.
Guys. Isn't it December 1st today? Happy December, guys.
Yep.
Made it to
So those of you
December.
that saw our video yesterday, not everybody was thrilled to see. Well, was it yesterday or was it Monday? It may have been Monday's video. Monday's video. That's what it was. Monday's video. Not everybody was thrilled to see the trees dropping around here, and a few folks thought it was really sad to see them go. But
I'm sorry for those who didn't like the trees coming down.
yeah. Here's the thing with it, right? If we buy a piece of property that's already cleared, somebody's done already cleared it. So it's been cleared at some point. So it doesn't matter really whether we buy property that had trees or doesn't have trees. At some point, if it's pasture around here, somebody had cleared it at some point
Right, true story.
in time, and it was turned into pasture. So
You can't have pasture without taking the trees out.
yeah. Oh, Anchorage. Ooh, chilly up there. Hi from Anchorage. Hello in Alaska. Yeah.
I hope you're safe in Anchorage, Alaska. I hope
Yep.
you're safe.
We lived up in Anchorage. I lived up in Anchorage. Angie never has, but I lived up in Anchorage for a little while with when I was a youngin'. I lived in Anchorage. Cold, just cold.
And he talks about how they, the daylight thing. It'd be
Daylight. Yep.
like he said middle of the night or 1 a.m. and it'd be dark.
No, daylight.
or
Like, yeah, in the summer,
daylight.
yeah, it'd just be daylight.
And then the opposite, all the days of darkness and
Yep.
stuff. Like daylight's strange. in
Yeah,
Alaska.
no, thank you. But anyway, back to trees. Yeah, the trees had to come down. We had to make space for garden, had to make space for animals. And we love all of God's creatures, and we don't want to displace anything or any of God's creatures from where they need to be. But we need the space for the animals and to be able to tend to the land and be able to do the things that we need to do for the farm there. So yeah, it just is what it is. Keep dropping trees.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's gonna be a lot. It's gonna look a lot worse before it looks better.
Yeah, and it's gonna look awful. I know it's gonna look like a bomb blew up around here. It's gonna, a lot of stumps, a lot of limbs, and a lot of little fallen spindly things, and a lot of cleanup work for us. I get it, but
yeah,
it's gonna get better though. It's gonna turn
but
into
it
pasture.
is. And when the logging folks were out, they were talking about it too. They're like, a few years from now, it's gonna be beautiful with all the pasture and stuff when it grows up over and you get it all cleaned up. Right. It's going to be great for the goats, and it's going to be awesome. And
all the animals will have their structures, their houses to get in if they need shade or cover from rain. And there's also a little tiny grove area in the front of our property. It's a tiny little grove of spindly trees, and that's going to be part of our
that's going to stay
of our goat paddock, right? So the goats are going to have that little bit of grove right there of trees, little bit there.
Yep. And then on the back side of the property, on the north side of the property, we'll leave I don't know, maybe there's gonna be like a 4 or 5 foot section that gets left along the back edge of the property, just to kind of step it off that property line a little bit. So that'll stay. So those trees will be there. But the majority of our trees, if you were to walk back through them, and if you go look at the video where I got lost, you can kind of see it. There's 90% of those trees, they're little. They're not bigger than 3-4 inches around max.
These aren't
like
huge,
they're not.
mega,
these are not huge.
Yeah, these aren't ancient hardwoods.
Yeah, huge hardwoods or anything. These are, most of them are quick growing pines and some other just kind of random trash trees that have grown up in there. Nothing that's really considerable size in there, really. Hardly any.
Tell everybody to come eat. Thank you.
So it's not as sad as it seems. And I did the whole dramatic drone shot from up above the trees, and it's really pretty. It's really pretty, but you can't really tell from up above. But the trees are really young. They're not. They're just not that old. So I think y'all will see as it progresses. I think you'll see it comes out to be something better than it was before. So I think that's a good thing. That's the goal anyway. The goal is for it to be better than it is right now. So your home, your decision. Yeah, I appreciate y'all's support. I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
And I agree with Crystal. Yeah, if these were like if these were 90-year-old trees, or if these were, special trees, or this forest,
Oh,
if
yeah.
this forest had been here for ancient amount of time, and this was a special place or something, then that'd be different. But this is just like
Yep.
it's just scrub brush and like spindly pines, and
Yep.
it's like the second growth after somebody already cleared.
Yep. And we have a giant pecan tree out in the front yard that's really old, and that's not going anywhere. That's
that
staying.
one's special,
The giant magnolia, it's staying. That's not going anywhere. We're not gonna cut those. The pecan trees had to come down because otherwise all the pecan trees would die. They just weren't spaced enough. And to me, if I have pecan trees, why do I have them if they're not going to be healthy and they're not going to produce?
We would like them to produce. We would like to space them out enough, and we'd like to give them the room to thrive, and we'd like to fertilize them and do what we need to do for them, because we'd like to have pecans. I'd like to have them produce.
Yep. So the pecans, from everything we've read, they need to be a good 100-foot apart, and they were not even 50 feet apart. They're planted real close together. So we thinned those, and that's some of the pecans y'all saw us cutting down. And then there was another tree. It was just a trash tree. It was it comes up all over the place around here. I don't even know what kind of tree it is, but it you can't get rid of it.
Even better news, the stuff we did cut down, the pecans and everything, anything we cut down, we're going to try to use that for.
Yeah, we're going to use that wood. You'll see it. Yep. You'll see it.
So it's not like we just chopped it down and threw it out.
Yep.
We're going to try to use it.
We're going to utilize it. Yeah. Yep. So then what was it on Wednesday?
Yes.
Wednesday we had to get ready. Yes, was it yesterday? Yesterday's video. Yeah. Tuesday we had to get ready for the storm.
Yeah.
But we talked about it in yesterday's video.
Right.
What else was yesterday's video? The storm, but what were we doing? I can't even remember. What were we doing? We got ready for we tied down the greenhouse.
Y'all tell us
what else we did.
We've been going and going.
Oh my goodness.
Tell us what we did Wednesday, if anybody knows what else
we did. We walked and told them the plan with the orchard. So
orchard. Yes.
Or not the orchard, but the land in general, the clearing. We told them the land.
But the orchard, we ordered more stakes to stake down because we ran out of stakes when we were doing
we ran out of
weed fabric and stuff, putting down all that nice fabric and everything. Ran out of stakes, so now we get to tack down the rest of it. Got more weed fabric coming, so we can in this month put in more fruit trees and stuff.
Yep. So we have another trip to Petals in our future this month. So that'll be really good. I'm excited for that. And then we got a few hiccups with the land clearing though that came up. So they came out, and we've got to get a note from the bank just saying that they're good with us having them clear the land, because apparently we didn't buy cash, right? So we have a mortgage like most folks. And so when you have a mortgage on a piece of property and they come to clear the land, they have to make sure that you didn't use your timber as collateral and you're not trying to sell out from underneath the bank. So we got to get that. And so that's going to be in a holding pattern until we get that, which hopefully only take another day or so to get that. And then we've got to widen our drive so they can get the trucks in, because it's not quite big enough. I mean, it's pretty wide. I didn't think they were going to have problems, but they came out and looked and said it needs to be widened. So
I was like, are you sure we have a big wide driveway? They said, no, this is a big loader logger truck. So they're going to have to swing in and put in a little extra on the driveway to make sure they can make it.
So the plan is they got an extra piece of pipe. They got lots of pipe laying around, and they're going to extend the pipe out and then fill it, fill on top of that pipe with gravel and whatnot. And then they'll be able to get the trucks in. And then afterwards, we'll pull that pipe back out and take that gravel, and then we'll just distribute it up the driveway and use that gravel for the driveway. So it'll all work out, but it's going to take a little bit longer. Originally, I thought they were going to start tomorrow, and so did they. Well, not tomorrow. It would have been today. I thought they were going to start today. But that didn't happen. That just did not happen. So it kind of is what it is. But it'll get done.
So they said, they have another project they start on. They said maybe 2 weeks max, and then they'll be back to ours. So they'll come clear it, I think, in 2 weeks or less.
Now I'm super excited about the stuff that we got done this afternoon. Before I got dinner cooked.
Y'all get to see it on upcoming video.
tomorrow. It'll come out tomorrow. But yeah, we got some good stuff
today.
done. I'm really excited about that.
Made some big progress. Yeah.
Yep, we did. Goats need leaves in their diet. I agree.
Amen.
So
yeah.
I know the other day I tried to do a quick live showing y'all, and it kind of broke up. But if you went back and watched the replay, I threw those magnolia leaves after y'all suggested throwing some of those branches. I threw it to the goats, and they gobbled it up. They ate it. They ate it quick. They loved it. They absolutely loved it. And we pulled the branches back out because they won't eat the branches. They just eat the leaves. But yeah, goats
love everything you throw to them.
Yeah, goats really thrive on brush and a lot of kind of a mix of a lot of stuff that gets in there. So how did the greenhouse fare in the storm? It did great. No issues.
Yeah, it stopped rocking back and forth after we tied it down.
and to be
the plants are still there.
Yeah, and so to be honest, the same type of setup. It was a little bit lower. It was about I want to say 9 inches shorter.
Yeah.
At the other house, but it made it through Hurricane Ida in the house in Louisiana. So, sadness.
So, Angie, did your wreath on the mailbox survive the storms? No, it did not. I was hoping it would.
Yeah,
I went out and just looked, and and I didn't want to tell Miles. I knew it would break his little heart, but he rode up the drive and followed me out there, and he goes, "Oh, Mama, your wreath!" And he looked so disappointed, and he just gathered up the pieces of it. It was all blown to pieces.
Yep.
I was like, "It's okay, honey."
And
he said, "Can we glue it back together?"
No,
I don't think
it's in a lot of pieces. Can you take them for a walk in the woods? Yes, we can take the goats for walks in the woods, and sometimes we do. We walk them around every now and then, just to kind of get them out and get them some extra.
One of our recent videos, we were walking them on the edge of the woods.
Yeah, when they kept getting out.
Letting them eat some brush and branches.
Yeah, we do walk them every now and then, so we don't keep them locked up, y'all. We like to try and be good caretakers of the animals.
And when
we love them.
Getting out, when they were being escape artists and jumping the fence and getting out and everything, we'd always find them right there in the yard or right there on the edge of the trees, just eating. They don't leave. They just go and browse and munch, and we just call them and they come on back. Yeah,
really, these animals, all the animals that we have are really kind of like family to us. We love them. We really love them. Obviously, I'm not going to have them sleeping in the bed next to me, but we love them. We want to make sure they're healthy and taken care of, and that's an important thing for us. That's really a big thing for us, and why we're trying to slow down how fast we get animals this time around, and make sure that we're set up for the animals that we have.
Yeah.
And so the animals we currently have, we already had when we moved here. And we haven't gotten new animals yet because we just want to make sure that everything is set up right.
Right. We haven't taken on any new animals. We will in the future, obviously, but we're going to go at a slower pace, be more intentional and mindful about the animals that we do take on in the future, and be more mindful about the structures that we build in the paddocks and how we build them. And we really want to plan it out, really want to build these shelters, like not just threw something up real quick in a weekend. We want to make sure we thought it out, planned it out, we saved up for it. This was the structure that we want for them.
And it takes, I've said it before, but it takes time too. It takes time. It takes finances, the time to do it. I do have a day job that I work, so I have to be on the computer, and then you have sickness and things like that run around, and so it just takes time to get it all set up.
Love your goats, just don't let them in the house.
Yeah.
But what about the babies when they kid? What about the babies don't count? Babies don't count.
Goats are the naughtiest farm animals on the channels.
Yeah.
Look, y'all, for us, it's Henry. Henry is the ringleader.
He's the instigator. A lot of times it is Henry.
I don't even know what to do with him. He is a sweetheart.
He
is a sweetheart,
but
harm he is just
he's like a bad little kid.
He will find a way out, and he will show everybody.
Yeah.
He is so bad.
I swear he talks the other goats into doing things.
He is y'all. Those of y'all that haven't had goats, you're missing out, because Bucks, when they go in rut, y'all, it is something else. I know I saw a comment about how do goats even pee on their face. Well, look, y'all, it's a talent. Like they do.
That's talent.
The
right
only
there.
bucks when they're in rut, like the does don't do that, but they just they need to perfume themselves and smell all good for the ladies.
That's
And
his romantic aroma.
yeah, his romantic aroma.
Are the rabbits doing okay with potty training?
Yeah.
They are actually in their cage. Now, all of you guys who have given us comments and tips and advice on potty training these rabbits, thank you so much. I have read them all and taken them into consideration and done a lot of research and tried it with them and everything. So we kind of reevaluated whether or not we're actually going to be able to have these rabbits live inside because it was a lot to consider. So are they potty training in the cage? Well, yes. Have we let them roam the house? No.
No. But we do take them out. They don't sit in the cage.
No, we take them
out. We take them out and play with them and love them and walk them around a little bit and watch them try to scamper on the hard floor, which poor things. They got to be on carpet or they ain't going to go nowhere. Their
hard floor is a challenge. But and some people had told me that while they will do well peeing in their litter box and mostly pooping in there, while they're walking around your house or hopping around your house, they're gonna leave pellets.
Yeah, so that's what we've been hearing.
They're just gonna have those little accidents along the way, and you're gonna have to be sweeping up pellets.
So I don't know if we're gonna be good with that. I don't know
about
that. So we're talking about options. We don't know that we want to be sweeping up pellets all the time.
And we have Winston who will eat it.
Yeah,
Winston will eat those.
But we'll see. We'll see what happens. They're still in progress, and Angie ordered a hay feeder that's supposed to go.
A rabbit hay
You're supposed to put it right there by their litter box, and supposedly they'll do everything in their litter box, pee and poop in it. So we'll see.
I didn't like having to shove their alfalfa hay in the corner of their litter box or put it right beside their litter box in their cage. I just don't like it being down there. So I wanted a hay feeder for the bunnies. So I looked it up on Amazon and I ordered them a hay feeder.
Yep. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Fingers crossed, y'all. Pray for us. With this orchard, the way Cog Hill did it, it does work, and it's the same way that they do it out at Petals. It does look weird if you're not used to it, but it's actually not that different from how they do it commercially when they plant really like large commercial operations. It's just a good way that it focuses the tree's energy on making fruit instead of on making tree. And so it allows you to have more fruit in a smaller space. Right, so instead of having
that's the idea.
Yeah, instead of having acres and acres and acres of apple orchards and you're going to waste half the fruit because it's up taller than you can reach anyway. You have these apples that are espalier, and they're going to produce a ton of apples in a smaller space. The plants are going to be healthy. They've got lots of breathing room still around them, so they can, they stay healthy. So,
and they just put all that energy into fruit instead of foliage. So I was like weirded out by it at first too. I looked at him and I was like, "Are you sure?" I mean, I saw him doing it at Petals, but I was like, "Are you sure this is going to produce more fruit than just the traditional fruit tree?" And, because he was talking about only just a few branches, like just a few, and only making sure it's like a short height, and you don't let it get any taller, just a short height, a few branches, and that's it. And that's all we're going to be picking off of out of the whole tree.
And it works.
And supposedly we're going to see how well it works. But I mean, if
it works,
if the industry does it, apparently
and they do it at Petals. So it definitely 100% works. I mean,
so I want to see this in action too. I'm ready to see it when it happens.
I am sounding better. I'm feeling better, y'all. So I won't spend a lot of time on this, but yesterday I felt the worst I've ever felt before. Like I've never felt the way I felt yesterday. Just completely foggy headed, couldn't think straight, had a headache all the time. like real
He
bad.
was acting weird. Like
Yeah.
he would set stuff down more so than usual and just kind of forget that he ever had it. He
Yeah.
was forgetting
I
the words for
couldn't
things,
do
forgetting the
anything
names for things.
yesterday.
He'd try to focus on something and just kind of lose track of where he
Yep.
was. I was worried about him. He was spacing in and out. I was like, he's not acting normal.
Yeah. And so I ended up taking the afternoon off, and we went back to the doctor, and the doctor said it was one of the meds he had given me that I need to stop taking. And actually, to be fair, my mom had warned me about it too, but when I first got the med, she's like, be careful, but I didn't listen to my mom, and I should have listened to your mom, but I didn't listen to my mom. And
Mama's got good advice.
I took the med the doctor gave me, and y'all, it was bad. My blood pressure was way high, and I don't have high blood pressure. But stopped taking the medicine yesterday. It was a twice a day med. I stopped taking it that yesterday night.
And it was instant change.
Yeah, by this morning, I was feeling like night and day difference. My blood pressure was back down this morning, and
I was like, "Oh, hey, Wes, yeah,
I feel just normal sick now instead of feeling absolutely horrible. Here, I'll scroll up for you.
Scroll up for me. Yeah, okay. I thought I read that right. Yeah. Did you hear that our wait. Did you hear that our farm family, the Eldridge family, and had their twins today? Mom and boys healthy. I did not know that.
I didn't know I knew they went in today. I did not know that they had them already.
Real close. I was following their videos, and I knew it was like getting close, but they had them today.
Yep, that's good. Congratulations. That's exciting for them.
Boys are healthy. Nice,
woo, twins. Nice. Woo, y'all. I'm glad. So Angie's a twin.
I'm a twin, and my twin has twins.
Yeah, but I'm glad that we don't have twins.
No, yeah.
Because that's a lot.
And that was a toss-up, getting pregnant 4 times, having 4 babies. Like, I could have had twins at any time, but I didn't.
Thank goodness. I love the space in between our children. But the guy, one of the guys that came out with the logging company, he was talking to me, and he had triplet girls.
Yeah, he has triplet
girls. Triplet. Like, you got to deal with all of them at once.
I couldn't survive. Maybe I could do twins. I can't survive triplets.
Do I give out recipes for gumbo? I do not hide recipes. I haven't put it out yet, but I will if that's something y'all are interested in. I'll put it out. I do need to revise the website. So there's some changes coming to our website. It still has the whole thing on there where, we're no longer Naked Hog. We're Big Family Small Farm now. So I've got to go on. I just haven't had time to go on there and redo it. We've had a lot going on. So, it might be a family where it skips a generation.
I believe so.
So we might have twin grandkids.
Right. And I think that's how it goes. I'll have to ask my mom about that, but I think it does skip like that.
Yeah, that's twins. Twins. I don't know.
I mean, just a little extra.
That's
it's like
that's a lot extra. In my mind, twins is a lot.
If you're gonna do the baby work and if you're gonna do the hard work for one kid, it's just tacking on another.
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess.
I had kids 18 months apart. I was pretty similar, not quite the same, but it was like, turn around, help one, turn around, help the other, potty train one, diaper change the other. It was just like, it was just tacking on one more,
What if Sarah, Lily, and Avery all have twins?
We're going to have a lot of grandbabies. Save up, baby. We're going to be broke. My mother-in-law told me one of the best pieces of advice that I've never forgotten, like ever since she told me years ago. It was probably 10 years ago. She said this.
Dang, you got a good memory.
But it was so profound. It just like struck me, and I remembered this advice. Wise Nanny Ma told me that you can either have money or you can have kids, but you can't have both. And that has been true to this day.
Oh, goodness.
She said, so decide now what you're going to have.
We have a lot of fun. That's what we have.
We do
enjoy ourselves. Yeah. We love our kids. I wouldn't have it any other way. Twins. You're having twins, Fluffy.
Oh,
no, sir. No more children, twins or otherwise for us. We might have twin grandchildren, or we might have twin goat kids, but that's about it. We will have twin goat kids, I think. They should be kittens soon, too.
Some people said they've raised twins. Not that much fun.
Yeah.
Oh. 4 girls under 5.5 years. See, I don't envy that. That's I could probably do the twin triplet thing, knock it all out at once. But I've had the phase where Sarah was 5, Lily was 3, Avery was 1. Like I've had a lot of kids under 5 years old.
Yeah, the little kids.
That I wouldn't wish on a snake, y'all. I don't envy you at all.
Yeah, it takes a lot of work.
When you have to deal with several kids all under that certain age, it's exhausting.
Yeah, and it was miserable for you because I was in the Navy at the time.
And he was always gone, for the Navy.
Yeah,
and I was winging it by myself and moved far away from family or help or anything.
Yeah, we were in California. Yeah,
I was doing the best I could.
Yeah. Dang. Plants planted yet where you want them ish. We're working on it. Yeah, working on it a little at a time.
The video coming out tomorrow has something to do with that.
Yeah, it has something to do with some of that. Yeah.
Some of that.
Yep.
Got some progress made.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. But I think it's about time to wrap up, baby.
Okay.
Because my voice I'm starting to feel it in my throat from talking.
Yeah.
I talk too much.
It's okay.
I think I talk too much.
Save your voice. I love your voice.
You love my voice. I think some of our fans would be happy if they got to hear you a little bit more because my voice went away.
No, you have a lovely, soothing voice. He's got that deep, like baritone, that rumble, and it just that soothes my soul.
All right, y'all. We love y'all. Thank y'all for showing up. Sorry, it's a little bit of a short live tonight, but I am still feeling a little bit rough.
We're tired, and we gotta go take showers and snuggle and get the kids all fed and put in bed, and it's gonna be one of those slow down nights.
Yeah, it is. It is. And I got to get finished getting the video all ready for all y'all to watch tomorrow. So yep. So all right, we love y'all and y'all have a great night.
1st.
Yeah.
Have a good night. Love you.